Alrighty guys, welcome back. We're gonna try some Turing machine over on Board Game Geek. Not Board Game Geek, no. Board Game Arena, the other one. Brain. I actually had this ordered and purchased and shipped to me. And then somebody else in the world got my box. And it disappeared. The box with this, Callisto 6600. I had Veil Wraith and the expansion. I had all those games ordered, shipped to me, and my box disappeared. It was delivered. FedEx delivered it to, so they claim they delivered it, but they delivered it not even to the same city that I live in. But yet they claim they delivered it, so I'm not even sure. Either it was mislabeled or I'm not sure what happened. But so I don't have the game, believe it or not. I'm just saying, how does that happen? Where FedEx delivers your package to your address in another city, and you don't get it, somebody else gets your stuff. And then FedEx says they delivered it. Trust me, I came this close to doing a video on this. This close to doing a video on it. And I still might, because it still just aggravates the hell out of me. Well, let's get to some Turing machine on Board Game Arena, because I don't have it in my hands because somebody else has got it. Here we go, starting up. Let's go. Ooh, what's this? Classic, extreme, nightmare, difficulty, standard, easy, hard, and number of verifiers, 4, 5, or 6. I think we'll just leave it as a default. Classic, standard, 5. Let's go. Alright, so we want to know if blue is greater than or equal to 3. We want to know if, so we'll assume that blue is less than 3. We'll find out if yellow is odd. And how many 4s there are in it. We'll put 1 4. There we go. Yep, confirm. Alright, so you. Oops, wait a minute. Yes, are you? Yes. So blue is not 3, 4, or 5. We know that. That's good. Let's find out about you, sir. You are not a odd number, which means you are even. You are even. You are even. Thank you very much. And we want to find out how many 4s there are. There is exactly 1 4, so one of these 4s is not like the other. One of these things, we need another round. We should be able to narrow this down pretty quick, though. Alright, let's find out if there is ascending order. So let's go 1, 2, 3. If it goes, oh, well, we got to figure out, okay, let's figure out. There's 1 4. We don't know if it's purple or yellow. We know it's not blue. It's either purple or yellow. And there's 1 4. We should find out if all of them are even or if all of them are odd. Yes, so let's do 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would be an even number. All right, so that seems like a pretty good. No, it can't. Well, I mean, it could be 1, 2, 4. How do we? All right, so the question comes down to, with these, how do we narrow down what purple is? Blue is less than 3, so it's a 1 or a 2. We know yellow is a odd or even number. We know there is 1 4 in the group. All right, so with that, using our brains, like, it can't be ascending order because, like, it can't go 2 something something, right? So it can't be ascending order. It could be descending order, or ascending order where it goes 1 to 2 to 4, 1 2 5 or whatever, or no order. That's actually probably a better guess. Let's guess something like this. Is there no order? Okay, now 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to find out if it's an even number or odd number. Yeah, but how do we determine what blue is? Blue is going to be determined by whether or not it's ascending order or not, I believe. So let's see what happens. All right. So first, let's find out this one. This is going to really narrow it down. So it's wrong. It's not random. It is ascending order. So it's going to go low to high. Okay. That is good. That is good. Now, is this even or odd? It is an even number. Okay, so with that, how do we... Wow, this is a toughie. This is a brain burner. So it is ascending order, means it's going to go 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. Any one of these numbers is still valid. But it can't be a 1, it can't be a 2. We know that. So the minimum it's got to be 1, 2, 4, because there's got to be at least 1 4 in there. I still have one more criteria. What was my other criteria on this? We'll check this, we'll check this, we'll check this again. I guess it doesn't really matter. We know it's 1 4, so okay. It's got to go low to high. And it's got to be an even number. So let's say if this is a 5. Yeah, this is really tough. 5. It could be 5, 4, and then 1, because that would equal 10, which is an even number. So it could go 1, 4, 5. So how do we narrow down what yellow is? We know yellow is even, and we know there's only 1 4. So if this was the 4, this would have to be the 2, and this would have to be the 1, which means that is 4, 5, 6, 7. That is odd. That's not right. So it can't be this 4. It can't be this 4. This has got to be the 4. This has got to be a 4, which means it can't be this, and it can't be this, which means it has to be this. And if that's 9, then the only valid number to make it an even one is this one, and I am a freaking genius. 145 has got to be the answer. 1, 4, 5. Bam. Yes, I'm sure I'm a genius. Holy cow. Yeah. See, you gotta think, man. Poof. You have got to think on these. You got to think the whole thing through. It's not just. These are some of the greatest puzzles in the history of mankind. This Turing machine. I really would have I've liked the game, and that's why I ordered it, thinking, oh, when I get this in my hands, it's going to be awesome to actually have it. And then the freaking box gets delivered to some somebody else and I'm sunk now? I don't get my stuff? That's crazy. I'm still bitter about it. All right. So, we got to figure out how many threes are in the thing. We got to figure out if yellow is greater than, equal to, or less than purple. And we got to figure out if there are any pairs. Okay. So, number of threes. Let's put, let's see. Yellow. Let's see if yellow is less than purple. And we'll find out if there's 1 3 in the group. And let's find out if there's one pair or if there's no pairs. We'll have a pair for us. All right. 434. So is there a pair or is there no pairs? There is a pair. There is a pair. There is a pair. Yes, there is a pair. Is a pair. All right. Good to know. Yes, I think we're going to do this. All right. Let's find out how many threes there are. We have 1 3 that is incorrect. There's either 0 threes or there's 2 threes to make the pair. Now let's find out if yellow is less than purple. Yes. Yellow is less than purple. So no, purple can't be 1. All right. So we're definitely going to need another round. Okay. We know yellow is less than purple. We know there's possibly 2 threes. And let's find out if blue and yellow are greater than 6. Let's find out if blue and yellow are greater than 6. We know there's a pair. We know there's a pair. We do know that, wait. We know that yellow is less than purple. Hang on a second here. So we'll find out if blue and yellow are less than 6. No, this one. This one over here. This one over here, Jester. Blue and yellow less than 6, right? We'll find out if there's a... Yeah, this one's going to probably be 3, guess one. That's a bummer. All right, let's find out. Let's make sure... is blue and yellow is not less than 6. So it's equal to 6, but not less. All right, good to know. Let's find out if there are 2 threes. No. No. There's not 1 3. There's not 2 threes. It's either 3 threes or no threes. Okay. All right. That's good to know. But wait a minute. We know there's a pair, right? There's a pair. And if there's not a pair of threes, thinking, working this through in the brain. We know there's a pair. And we know there's not 1 3. And we know there's not 2 threes. So it means there's 0 threes or 3 threes. But if there's 3 threes, then there can't be a... I wouldn't think that would be a pair. Because it says if there is exactly present exactly twice. So, like, 3 threes wouldn't be that. So, there's got to be no threes. There's got to be Zippo and threes. All right, that's good to know. Yes, I am assuming some things now, but you can assume. And now we know yellow is, let's see, it was 3 to 4. So, yellow is less. So, if yellow is a, okay. All right, now we need to know if we already checked if blue and yellow are greater than what, 6? Let's see, that's D. We've asked D. So blue and yellow, we know it's not, so it's got to be equal to or greater than 6. So 1, that's not true. I guess it could be a 1-5. I was going to say it's not a 1. It could be a 1-5 to make it equal to 6. We got to find out if it's greater than 6. We're going to need another guess, I bet. We already know these, so I don't care about these. Let's just ask this one. So we have 6, 7, 8. We have is equal the even 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so it's not an even number, it's odd. The final answer, if we add them all up, is odd. Wow, this is a toughie. This is a This is a tough one. Before I click on another round, let's see if we can figure this out. So, based on the criteria that I've already covered, we don't think there's any threes in there. Okay. And we know blue and yellow are greater than 6 or greater. Yeah, we don't know. It could be equal to 6. Which means it could be 5. I think we're going to need to, and we know it's going to be an odd number. How do we narrow down purple? Purple is greater than yellow. So yellow is probably 4 then, because then purple will be 5. Because it's the only way to narrow purple down. Is because we know it's bigger than yellow. And if that's true, let's just say that. Let's just say it's true. If this is a 5 and this is a 4, that means 9. And the only number we can come up with that's going to be odd, 9. And it's got to be a 1 or a 2 because blue is less than yellow. It's got to be 9, 10, 11. It's got to be a 2. So it's got to be 245. I don't know that until I do another round, but if I had to guess, I would guess 245. 245 would be my guess based on all the things I have. Now, I'm assuming some things that could be wrong. Do we want to do another round just to see if I can prove myself a genius? Yeah, we'll go ahead and do another round. So, if this is true, 245, that would mean they're going to be equal to, all right, we're going to confirm that. Let's find out if that is true. If this is true, that is true. Let's find out if this is true. That is true too. Let's just verify the number of threes. I think that's the answer. It would have been, I should have guessed it, but I think 245 is your answer. Confirm. I should have went with it. The solution was not 245? It was 515. Oh, I thought it said I was right. 515. I must have missed something there. There's strangeness brewing now. We're going to have to play again. Damn, how was that 515? Alright, so is yellow greater than 4? Greater than 4? Really? Let's go less than 4. There's a lot better chance it's going to be less than 4. Let's see if blue and yellow are going to be greater than 6. Or do we want to? Let's go less than 6. And once again, we'll go ascending order and see if that's correct. All right. Now, what was I going to do? Yes, we're going to see if yellow is less. No! It's either 4 or 5. Well, okay. All right, it narrows it down. Yellow, that helps. Let's find out if there's ascending order. No. So it's rando. It's just a random number. All right, let's find out if blue and yellow. I was wrong all the way around. Blue and yellow are not less than 6. So they're equal to or greater than 6, which makes sense because yellow is a big number. So 4 plus, so blue can't be a 1 because 4 plus 1 is 5, and that's not equal to 6. I know that. It's not an ascending number either, which is going to be important in our next round. Okay. All right. So, let's see how many 4s there are in this bad boy, right? So, let's make 4 yellow equal to 4, purple equal to 4, and blue greater than 6. There we go. All right, let's find out. Is there 2 4s in this answer? No, there's not 2 4s. Good. Good to know. Is yellow and blue greater than 6? They are greater than 6 because I got them. I got the blue and yellow as 7, and that is true. So that can't be that. Hang on a minute. It could be 5. Yeah, it could be 5 too. Which would be 7. Shoot, can't get rid of that. Okay. So it's greater than 6. It's not ascending order, so it's going to go up and down. And it's not 2 4s in the answer. And yellow, did we find out if yellow is a 4? We did not. Yellow is a 4 because we put, yes, so we know yellow is a 4. That's absolutely a 4. And we know there's not, how many 4s? That's B. We know there is not 2 4s, so maybe there's only 1 4. Okay. So, probably no 4, probably no 4. Alright, so if this is a 4, this has to be, can't be a 2. We should find out if it's even or odd. We gotta ask another round. Shoot. Let's think about it if we can narrow it down first. How do we narrow down purple? There's nothing here about purple other than this and this. Wow, that's really rough. That is really rough. Yeah, we're going to need another round. Yep, unfortunately. So, we know that's a 4. Now. We know that's a 4. Either the 5 or the 3 could work. And for E, what was E? E was no when we guessed 2, 3. We guessed ascending order, right? Oh, it could be descending order though. We should try that. Let's go 5, 4, 3. Is it descending order? No, it's not descending order. Okay, that's important. Is there just 1, 4? There is only 1, 4, and it's not descending order, and it's not ascending order, which means it goes up and then back down, or down goes from top to bottom and back up to the top. Okay. But how do you decide if it's a 5 or a 3? This is crazy. D. We know that blue and yellow are 7 was greater than 6. That's greater than 6. That's greater than 6. Let's see. All right, let's find out if this is even or odd. So we have a 9, 10, 11, 12. We have even. It's an odd number. Okay. Which means this can't be a 2 because they have to be an odd number, right? And we have to have an odd number, an even number, and an odd number. Wait a minute. That 9. Oh, it's got to be a 2, actually. It's got to be a 2 because a 5, 4, 3 and a 5, 4, 5 are all even numbers. Same thing with 3. So it's got to be a 2 and a 4. That means, okay, so, there, right there's that's your answer right there. 342. No, I will submit my answer. 342, sir, is your answer, and I figured you out. You are a tricky little bastard. Ooh, yeah. Yes, I think I got you. Yes! Yes! Yes, 342. For the reasons stated above. Alright, so that is some Turing Machine. Oh, lovely, lovely game. Really good. Makes your brain hurt, but it's so good. So good. So much fun. They last anywhere between 5, 10, 15 minutes, but it makes you think about things, and you get to dissect and figure out the answer, and when you do, you feel like a genius. That's pretty good, I tell you. Hopefully, a lot of what I said made sense to you. Ignore that middle one. I don't know what we were doing wrong in that middle one. Sometimes they get the greater than and equal sign backwards, and then it screws me all up because I'll be like, oh, it can't be this and this because it's got to be less than. So that's probably what I did with that one. But yeah, this is a good game. I like this. Anyways, that's on Board Game Arena. You can check it out for yourself if you get your little account over there. And they got the Board Game Arena Awards going on right now, and they got tons and tons and tons of different games for you to play. They have a free membership, or you can pay $5 a month or like $35 a year to join, and you can get all their games. And yeah, they got a boatload of them, and they're some really, really good names. Earth, Arc Nova, Seven Wonders, Can't Stop, Memoir 44, Age of Innovation, Darwin's Journey, Great Western Trails, tons of card games. They got Euro games, Terraforming Mars, Wingspan, you name it. They got it. And a lot of games I never even played or heard of. So I'm really using Board Game Arena to find out more about these games. A lot of these games, like Pentaquest, I hadn't even heard about until I came across this channel. And I was like, oh, this looks interesting. And now it's one of my top 100 games of all time. So you never know when you can find those hidden gems out there. So thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll be on later tonight for some Sentinels of the Multiverse, because it's been a couple days since we played it. This time we're going to be playing the Definitive Edition. Thanks for everyone watching, and we'll see you next time. Until then, my friends, take care. And don't you forget, I will see you all down the line.